Holy mackerel, Charlie.
What do you think, huh?
I think you got a lot of roof here. Wow.
We do. We have about 10 different pitches up here. Sometimes one's coming onto the other, then it slow pitch down to each end.
Yep. So a lot of roof means a lot of water and snow to contend with. And looks like you're giving that some thought.
And really, this is one of my biggest concerns here. With all of these roofs coming together up against the cheek wall for our new entry addition area. So I'm not really worried about just rain. I'm worried about snow sitting up here and any backup coming in from there.
So I see you've got a little bit of a crest right here. So you've got some water shedding one way. You've got the rest shedding down over to this side.
That's right. And up here, we probably have about, what, 30 feet across, and it really just channels down to one section. And this is the area that we were concerned about.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Lot of water to contend with, huh?
Yeah, well, if you do the math, this is 1,800 square feet of roof. The average rainfall per inch per hour is 0.62.
Okay.
If you do the math, it's about 1,100 gallons, a little over 1,100
Wow.
gallons an hour
Okay.
of rain that all have to come off of this roof to this corner, right?
So you've got, is that a gutter?
That's a
copper
gutter.
gutter?
Yep. Custom-made gutter.
Look at that.
It's actually going to sit in a trough that we're going to make into the overhang of the roof system.
You're going to recess that into here.
Yeah, we're going to recess it right in here, drop it down flush with the roof, and all the water will come down, hit this downspout, and go right down into the drainage system that we have by the foundation.
Biggest residential gutter I've ever seen, but I guess you're saying something like 1,100 gallons of water per hour, so that's got to manage all of it.
It's going to manage as much as it possibly can. If it's a downpour, like all gutters, it will probably spill over a little.
Yeah, well, hopefully we don't end up with that. Okay,
Right.
You guys getting ready to install that?
We are.
We sure are.
Very cool. All right, thank you for the tour, Charlie.
All right, so I marked out about an 8.5-inch opening that we're going to cut. We're going to cut into the rafters also. All right, we've got our sheathing removed, and you can see through the ends of our rafters right here in our overhang. Now what I'm going to do is I need to cut this rafter section out for the gutter. So if I take the gutter and take a measurement on the front of the gutter, and I measure down with the edge, it's 5 inches on the front, and it is 6.5 in the back. Now I cut this piece out all the way in and make a box for the gutter to sit on. All right, so now that we cut the rafter tails out a lot, now you think about the structural integrity. Well, we figured for that right from the beginning. We added a structural beam to go from the end there all the way to the end there to carry this small section of the roof, so that's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is put a nailer in at the top, right there. And we have another nailer that's going to go on the bottom. Now that we've cut our channel through our rafters, we can line it with sheathing. All right, so now I have to deal with this gooseneck right here. So I measure from the end of the gutter to the center of the gooseneck is 4.25 inches. That's going to be the center of my hole for the gooseneck to drop in.
All right, these should be the last couple pieces.
Yeah. They come down to me. There you go.
I'm
Get
good.
halfway there?
Yep. This is a self-sealing membrane, but it's actually high heat, which is made for having under copper or any other metal work. I'm going to cut them in 2-foot sections, and this is going to make it much easier for us to handle.
The idea of this stuff is when you puncture it with a nail or any penetration, it will actually seal itself right around it and it won't leak. All right, our box is lined. Now we're ready to install the gutter. All right, now the gutter's in place, down onto the flange. We brought our rubber over. The roofer will then take it from here and he'll nail it with a ring-shaped copper nail right there. And that has to be the same material as the flashing itself because dissimilar metals will deteriorate and rot.
Yeah, but you know what? I have the ultimate test. I've been dying to do this all day.
All
I'll be
right.
right back.
Okay.
All right, what do you think? Little water tester of our own.
Oh boy.
What do you think?
Whoa, yeah, look at that.
Huh?
There it goes. It's exiting the roof. Wow. It's working perfect.
Just like we planned it.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.